this turns black, which it just did, we're now recording. Okay, so now if I click here, now I'm in Photoshop. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do to start this assignment is let's start a new assignment, and here are the dimensions. Dimensions are going to be 1000 pixels by 500. Okay. All right, and that's what we have. And we are at 100% right now. I can zoom in by going Command plus. It's a big zoom in. And this is what I'm going to ask you to do first. Let me get my tools. There they are. I'm going to ask you to draw a ball. It's pretty simple. A sphere or a circle is behind the rectangle, which will be on your toolbar here. You just click and hold it and go to the ellipse tool. Okay, so my ellipse tool is activated, and it's going, at this point it's going to give me white. So white on white we won't be able to see. So I'm going to go with a different color. I'll just go with this blue. I'm going to draw the sphere. Okay, and you see how it's sort of uncontrolled? I'd like to get a perfect circle going, so I'm going to hold the shift key down, and then no matter what I do here, the ball stays a perfect sphere. Okay, and there's my ball. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to animate the ball. Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do that. We are working with 2 layers. So the background layer is all white. The ellipse 1 is that blue ball. And with these arrows, I'm just going to use my keyboard. I'm going to hold the shift key down, and I can manually move this around with my arrows. If I don't hold the shift key down, I can do it too, but it goes super slow. Shift key, it works big time. Okay? So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is to create an animation where the ball goes to the top, to the bottom, to the top, to the bottom. Okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So the first thing I need to do is open up my timeline. It's right here. All right, I'll move that up so I can move this here. Ooh, that's pretty thick. So let me bring that together. All right, so I need to click this to start. And this is not the timeline I want to work with in Photoshop, so I'm going to click these 3 boxes down here, and I get these frames. So I'm going to click, I think I'll do 5. Okay, so I'm in the number 1 spot. For the number 2 spot, I'm going to move this ball to a different place. For the number 3 spot, look what happens. It'll go back to the number 1, right? That's because I copied number 1 all the way across. So I'm going to bring this one over here. For number 4, I'm going to put it up here. And for number 5, I'm going to put it here. Let's see what that looks like if I just play it. Oh, these are 5 seconds in length, too much. So I'll select them all. The way to select them all is, here's one, hold the shift key down, click one on the other side, and then if I go, we'll just go 1 second and see what happens. So here we go. Okay, and that happens once. I could have it go forever. Okay, but that's not quite the moving, bouncing ball. It's just appearing in different spots, right? So what I'm going to ask you to do is to tween these. Okay, tweening means to put frames in between. And so here goes. So I'm going to tween in between 1 and 2. And I'm going to use this icon right here. It's called Tweens Animation Frame. And I'm going to do a 10. And I'm going to click OK. Now let's see what happens. See that? Okay, so what I'm going to do, there it is, between 12 and 13 now. I want to do the same thing, so I'm going to hit tween. Ten at point 1. And now I'm going between 23 and 24. And notice it remembers the 10, so I don't need to add it again. This is where it becomes a little bit easier. And then I'm looking at these frames and I can actually see it. This looks like the apex right here. Yeah. I'm going to tween it again. And then that should be it. Let's see what it looks like. And then it starts over. Okay. To finish this, I'm going to go to, so what I want to do is I want to create an animated GIF, 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 whatever you prefer. I'm going to go to File, Export, Save for Web Legacy. This box is going to pop up. I'm just going to go straight to save. I don't need to do anything here. And here's where I title it. Here's where it's going to end up. So I will call it ball. And I'm going to go ahead and click save. There it is. Now, how did that happen? All right, where is it? There it is right here. So now if I drag it on top of Safari or Firefox, so there it is, and that'll play forever as long as there's power going into the computer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off of this. Mr. McCarthy saying goodbye.